Ooh, I'm just listening to myself really loud in my own ear.
I hear you, yes.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I want to welcome you guys to our second ever live YouTube show. If you still want to watch Allison online, you can watch her online at Evine.com. All right, so let me show you how you can do this. This is going to be about 45 minutes of watches, all Invicta watches, all collectibles. We have some huge surprises in the show. But if you're thinking, oh no, am I missing Allison Wagner live on Evine.com, all you need to do is get on the Evine app. So you can watch us on your computer and on the Evine app. Right now, Allison Wagner.
I only have about a third of the quantity remaining, and that is it until the fall, because it all
And you can be
sold out.
ordering online as well. So it does behoove you to get into technology, I have found out. So also, before you place your order this hour during our YouTube Live event, if you've not gone to my Facebook page and looked at the surprise, get the Facebook surprise first, and then place your orders. And by the way, you place your order a little bit differently on our YouTube Live. You either click on the link that'll take you to Evine.com, or we have a different toll-free number, which is 1-888. Does it say that on the screen?
Let me see if it does. It's
868 what? That was too many numbers. 0765 0765. And you have to subscribe on the YouTube link in order to chat with us, from what I understand. All right, so let me preview some of the highlights that are coming up in the show. I think you're going to be absolutely blown away by what we have for you. Look at this price. I posted this a little bit earlier today. This is a first time ever markdown. We have never ever offered this reserve level Subaquanoma 1 in a 47 millimeter with the Sellita SW 500 movement. We have never offered a price this low. Brand new markdown only for those of you watching right now on YouTube. I have 2 in the platinum and 15 in the black, and that is all she wrote. If you want diamonds, and I mean a lot of them, almost 3 carats of them, 648 diamonds. I have 2, only 2 of these collector special 50 millimeter Subaquanoma 3 Swiss quartz timepieces. I have 2 of them. 627297 is the item number, 2.72 carats of diamonds. And here it is. I was on my Facebook earlier today, and I caught on a group of you who had found this on our website. It was planned to be in our Wednesday night show, and you were falling in love with it. I begged for it to be pre-launched at the event price in our YouTube show for our collectors. Unfortunately, the orange is gone. We are going to try to get as many back as possible. This is a brand spanking new 52 millimeter C base. It is a Swiss made C base done in steel. It's one of the first C bases ever done in steel. It features the Sellita SW200 movement. Over 3/4 of the quantity did sell out online. I have a half dozen in the blue and about a dozen in the red. And that is it. So this is our second ever YouTube live show.
Yeah, we just had the first one the other night.
A couple of
two
days
nights
ago.
the most successful YouTube presentation in Evine's history.
It was so much fun. So again, either click on the link and order online at Evine.com, or again, can you guys give me the toll-free number again? It's 1-888. Well, thank you. 868 0765. It is a different toll-free number than what you typically order on. So we're going to start this collector's hour with a fabulous lupa. This is a grand lupa, so it's big. It's primarily built for the men. And it's done in your choice of either gold tone, featuring genuine turquoise, or gunmetal, featuring this wonderful, rich, kind of a rust jasper color. Look at the price. We can get this home to you for $11.65 on a value pay. And if you're finding us on YouTube for the very first time ever, welcome. We are Evine. We're based out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. We typically broadcast live on Evine.com, and actually, our other host is in the kitchen right now launching at today's top value, and you can either watch her on your TV or on your other device, or you can get your Evine app going and get it. But I want Ryan, who is our Invicta representative, to kind of walk through what a Lupa is and how important it is to the brand Invicta.
Right. Well, the collection is called the Lupa. It was debuted 15 years ago, and it's extremely important to us as a company, and our collectors absolutely love the design of this watch. It was our first patent design, and we're a company, we're celebrating our 180th year this year, and we're all known about exceptional timepieces at affordable prices. The watch that you see on the screen is a true testament to who we are as a company for everything that you're getting for the price on the screen. This patented rounded rectangular design for the case, this domed crystal, which is a signature element you'll find in each and every one of the Lupas, gives a magnification effect when you're looking inside of the dial of the watch. So what we have on the inside then is the turquoise gemstone for the inside of the dial of this timepiece with a simple 3-hand movement that's operated on a battery. We refer to that as a quartz movement. This is absolutely an amazing price to be able to get in this watch of this caliber with this dial, and also an automatic 5-year warranty. Every single watch that you're going to see on the show here tonight that Kendi and I are presenting, and every single watch on Evine's website comes straight out of the box with a standard 5-year warranty. There's no need to register. You just hold on to your proof of purchase, which is actually your Evine invoice, and we'll back that watch up for 5 years for everything that's covered on the warranty.
And there are some big warranty announcements that are going to be made very, very soon.
Very soon,
that
yes.
all of you are going to be very, very happy about. I want to say hi to John Parkes and Brian Williams and Randall Willis. Randall Willis found our surprise. Before you place an order, go to my Facebook page, Kendi Klepp for Facebook. Ryan Johnson.
Invicta Ryan. Yep.
Invicta Ryan. Or go to our Instagrams, Kendi Evine, that's easy, Kendy Evine, or what are you?
Invicta Ryan.
Okay, on Instagram, look at the surprise that is there for tax day before you place your order. This is so dynamic. First, very rare to find a Grand Lupa completely executed in gunmetal, which is beautiful. And it's a high-low finish on this. It's a bright polish along with a satin finish. Invicta has teamed up with our gem buyers here at Evine, because we started as a gem network over 25 years ago, to incorporate into their timepieces some of the very finest gemstones. The quality of the turquoise that you see placed into the gold tone is that of Sleeping Beauty. In fact, I might even steal that from Ryan here in just a second. The brown jasper that I am holding, you actually see in this opaque stones the striations within it, which are absolutely beautiful. Hi to Mark Lynn. Everyone's commenting on the venom that we had last hour.
Oh, yes.
That venom, I'm
is
telling
super
you,
hot.
Use your surprise with the venom or with the bolt Zeus. Can we switch?
Sure.
By the way, I do want to invite you to join us on Thursday at evine.com or on our live broadcast on our Evine channel. All of the jewelry that I'm wearing is going to be seen during our Artisan Crafted Day. That Artisan Crafted Day will feature Sunwest Silver, and all the turquoise pieces that I'm wearing are handmade in America.
Very nice.
Yeah. So, and they go gorgeous with this turquoise as well. So we have only a few dozen of each of these pieces available. If you're new with us, value pay right there means that you can get this watch home for $11.65 plus the shipping and tax, and you can enjoy wearing it over the next 6 months as you pay it off interest-free. Now, this is the C-Base, brand new today. A lot of you discovered this on our website, and we're posting about it on Facebook. And I contacted the buyer today, and I said, can we get it, please, in our YouTube show today to get to our best customers first? A lot of you found out about it early. You ordered it early, so unfortunately the orange is sold out. I'm going to do everything in my power to get more of those for you on the air as soon as possible. But if you would like the blue in the first ever stainless steel version of the C-Base, because it's a little bit higher priced, this also features the Sellita SW200 movement. I have a half dozen in the blue and a dozen in the red. So it is already last call. It is highly unlikely we will be able to get more quantity in for our Wednesday night show. So you're going to want to get this instantly. Swiss made in a C-Base featuring a Sellita for under $400, Ryan?
Yes, and this is, if you're following my boss on Instagram, if you're not, you should. It's Invicta Watch, A.L. Lalo. He posted 2 different photos of this watch, and he called it the Sea Monster. So Collectors out there have been asking me, when is the sea monster coming? He actually posted this color, the orange back here.
Which is
that's,
sold
That's
out.
already gone.
Yeah.
So now we do have the red, and we also do have the blue. It's a massive 52 millimeter, which is really cool because if you look at the bezel design, we do have that hardened polymer that goes around for the lower level, the first step of that bezel, and it's actually both unidirectional rotating that's been done. On the inside, it's that Sellita SW200, that high-end Swiss mechanical automatic three-hand movement. Down at the bottom of the dial, you'll also see then that Swiss-made designation. So this watch does fall underneath the new restrictions that the Swiss Federation upped the ante to have a watch qualified to be Swiss made. So with this bigger watch, and it's done a little bit similar, as some of you veterans of the show will know, a little bit similar to that Sea Hunter case design that's been done, not entirely exactly like it, but pretty close. Very unique design for the silicone strap
And that's
that goes
brand
around the
new,
wrist.
isn't it?
Totally brand new. The watch will fit up to about that 9-inch wrist size, and you got to check out this buckle. This buckle, look at this,
Awesome.
just massive.
Yeah.
The buckle that goes, and I like the two-tone too, the red that goes along with that gunmetal, the black. So, and I've been wearing this ever since the show. Kendi and I were just on live TV out in 90 million homes for the last 2 hours. I was wearing this watch the entire time. It's big.
Yeah.
Of course it is. But it's extremely comfortable. You're going to love the feel.
You know, I love social media today. It was because of those of you chatting about this watch on our Facebook page that I was able to call the buyer and pull it into the special YouTube show for you today. We also have already identified that we need a whole lot more of these, and so we have contacted Invicta to see what we can do to get more of them. I don't know that it will now be on air on Wednesday, so put that out on all of the forums because I promised it for our show on Wednesday, but we wanted to get it out here for you. It is new in every respect, and that's one thing that you need to know about Invicta. Nothing that they offer is off the shelf. So when they bring you a brand new design like this brand new next generation C-Base, it's a completely new look from top to bottom. We want to say hi to Mark Lynn. We want to say hi to Mark Bernard. There are a lot of you watching today. I'm trying to see if there are some people. Thanks for the comment on our quality, Pamela. Somebody, Mark Lynn, just ran the Boston Marathon.
Yeah, and
with his Grand Diver. That's cool.
And he said he's looking at this watch here in the red. So I'll just show it again one more time in the last few seconds. This is for you, Mark. I know you're watching right now through the YouTube channel. So you can see the red on the back, that dual injected strap, Sellita SW200 on the back. And then we still carry that black and red theme going for the bezel and also for the inside of the dial of this timepiece.
All right, Tasha just picked up her first watch. She's watching, so excited.
Cool.
I'd love to know
Tasha.
which one you got, Tasha. The blue just sold out. Blue is gone. We are now down to red only. It is the final C-Base that we have for now. It's a reserve level with that Sellita. It is stamped Swiss made, which we absolutely love for you. George got the Lupa in the Jasper. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. You are going to freak out when you get that home. And this new, John, thanks for loving the new format. We're glad that you're there. And wow back at you. Who was that just said wow? A lot of people are saying wow. By the way, if you want the ultimate gift for her, this is the ultimate gift for her. 637188 is the item number for one of our premier diamond pieces. Not that the men can't wear it, but I'm just saying Mother's Day is around the corner. Anniversary is around the corner. This is our Pro Diver 47 millimeter numbered limited edition, 500 pieces made for the entire world in almost 1 3/4 carat of diamonds, 1.7 carats of diamonds, 404 diamonds. And so there is a specialty movement inside. It does feature that Sellita SW200 movement for you once again. We have just a few more than a dozen of these available. And this was originally, when it first launched, made exclusively for the Evine customer. And one other thing, the dial, it is what you think it is. That is a genuine meteorite dial. Now, before you place your order on this, please do not check out of your shopping cart at Evine.com until you have first checked my Facebook page, my Evine Facebook page, or Invicta Ryan's Facebook page, or checked our Instagram accounts, because we want you to take advantage of some additional savings that we have if you do that. This is the watch you want to do it with. Just saying, okay? We can get this home to you for $276 just in time for Mother's Day,
Look at that.
the wedding gift. And you know, ladies, I know a lot of you wouldn't wear a 47 millimeter, but I know you'd wear a big diamond bangle. This is kind of like wearing a big diamond bangle.
Sure. Big
right?
diamond bangle with some meteorite
Oh,
inside
darn.
of it.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, Swiss movement on the inside, Swiss made movement that's been done. So yeah, if you just want to treat yourself to something extra special, look at this watch. So that genuine meteorite on the inside is extremely exotic when it comes to dial materials out there. I've mentioned it before that it's only Invicta and one other company that have done larger production runs of this material inside, in which there's no longer access to the field over in Namibia and Africa. So we have a little bit of a stockpile, and we're placing it in certain watches out there. I think you have the meteorite, you have the classic design of our Pro Diver, and then you do have also then just all the diamonds on, not only for the bezel. We had a watch last hour, the Russian Diver. We had it on the bezel. Both sides of the case is completely encrusted with diamonds. We're talking about 404 diamonds, or almost 1.7 carats of
Imagine
diamonds.
paying like $1,300 for this instead of $1,600 for this.
Oh, you did a little math. Because
Imagine paying like $1,300 for this instead of $1,600 for this. You know, you don't have to imagine. I mean, if you're savvy enough to be watching YouTube, you're savvy enough to check out our Facebook pages and our Instagram's account. And then maybe you wouldn't have to imagine anymore. Can the men wear this?
oh yeah, this is unisex.
Look at this.
And the men will wear this.
I love the change in your voice when you said that.
Yeah, there's a little extra different personality when this
Holy
watch goes
cow,
on the
is
wrist.
that amazing? Is that not amazing? Guys, go to our Facebooks, go to our Instagrams. Go, as long as you're on a social media platform, there's no reason to not save more money tonight, right? Now, just so you know, this is a live YouTube broadcast, but we are still broadcasting live in the kitchen right now. Allison Wagner is in our kitchen with a brand new Today's Top Value. So if you're watching us on your computer, you can still be watching on your television. Allison Wagner launching our kitchen Today's Top Value. She has these fabulous chocolates coming up. And I'll show you how to get our app here in just a second as well. So you can actually be watching your TV. You'll be watching us on your computer, and then you can be watching Allison Wagner on our Evine app. So the next watch is an Akula. This is a relatively new Akula. Unfortunately, in the red, I'm down to about 4 dozen. In the yellow, oh, by the way, here is our Evine app. And if you watch TV right now, let's say that you're watching us on your computer.
It's not very appetizing.
In the studio right next to us, Allison Wagner is selling our Today's Top Value with Deb Murray.
There you go.
So you don't have to miss anything. We have 2 live broadcasts happening right now. What are they selling? Oh, they're selling the microwave nonstick express grill. And you know what they're going to be selling a little bit later? A little bit later tonight? Can I just show this to you?
Raw steak to raw steak. This
Raw steak. I hope they're not eating raw steak. Okay, this is what you can be buying a little bit later, and this goes so good with watches. It's chocolate dainties, and this will be the last time, if you're watching Evine.com a little bit later tonight, last time you can order chocolates from Wagner's Chocolates for the whole season, because we can't ship these in the summer. I share.
Oh, thank you. That
I
was
share.
very nice of you.
All right, so take us on a tour.
Yes.
Before we stuff our faces with chocolates,
Okay.
take us on a tour of this incredible timepiece.
Yes, so they were mentioning, I'm just looking over at the side, and I can't hear anything from the control room right now, if you guys can help me out. But this is that new design of the Akula. And so we've had it on a leather strap before, just recently, in the last few months. And now what we have is we have it on the silicone band, a dual injected silicone band. So
Ooh, Joe Wells likes this one. Hi,
yes,
Joe.
there are a couple of people that were commenting on this. So what you're getting is you're getting that 50 millimeter out there, which the Akula is known for about 50, 52 millimeters, so still that same size. You're getting into almost that honeycomb look for the dial. Yellow subdials also make up the watch. in which you do have a perpetual seconds, 1/10 of a second, and then also a 30-minute timer that goes along. Date window down between that 4 and 5 o'clock position. The bezel will actually rotate also, so that can be used as a secondary timing device on the watch. And then two, what we have is this strap, and I want you to look at the tail end of the strap right here.
That's a cool strap. I've never
Yeah.
seen this strap before.
Yeah, it's totally new. That's been done, and you'll see it actually says Invicta Contour Technology. So
I was talking about the other side of the strap.
right, yeah,
The raised center
exactly.
area.
Yes,
Yeah.
the raised center area, and then also, so it's all the molded. We have over 800 different molds of straps that have been done. So I mean, we just have a variety of straps that are custom fit for all the different designs of watches that we have. So,
And Todd, thank you. Todd knows why I'm saying thank you.
oh, I don't.
Somebody I met on Facebook today.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what else. Mark Lynn loves the Evine app. Who else have we got here? T-Bone is loving our surprise. Who else are we looking at here?
Rich is on. I've known Rich for years, so
Hi,
he's
Rich.
that's very cool. He owns the Red and the Black execution. He's, I believe, down in Texas. Super cool guy.
Oh, there's Joanne. Joanne Silver right now is watching. Oh, where'd you go,
Oh, yeah,
Joanne?
Joanne's been a
Joanne
collector
is
for a long
watching
time.
Alice on her TV, and she's watching us on her MacBook. I love it. Hi, Joanne. All right, so the one thing that I absolutely love about this, too, is the history of the Akula. This is a design that's been around for a long time and is now its third or fourth iteration, I think?
Yes, it is. We've had a few different generations of this watch, and you'll see the submarine on the back. And so Akula, it goes back to the Russian nuclear submarines of the 1980s. They call it the Akula fleet. So a bit of that nautical theme that goes on along with this watch.
This is a much more modern Akula. It's a very, very different look, much sportier. So again, I want to remind you that you're watching YouTube. Most of you know that. So you need to order by either clicking onto the link and place your order at evine.com or by calling a different toll-free number than you may have in your phone Rolodex right now. It's 1-800-868-0765, 1-888-868-0765 is the item number. Our C-Base, brand new tonight. I'm sorry, Joel? Is now only available in red, and we have only 8 of them. This was supposed to launch Wednesday night, but we had such a huge influx of you who wanted it on Facebook. We let the price go live a little bit earlier today. The orange is gone. The blue is gone. We now have a half dozen in the red. That is a whole new look in a C-Base. It's in steel rather than titanium. It features the Swiss-made Salida 200 movement. It's a Swiss-made timepiece. Get it before it is completely gone, because it will be. Well, I believe that we are now in the very last and very final quantities forever of our 47 millimeter Sabacqua Noma 1 automatic spinel. There's one left. One. They're 38 14 millimeter spinels, 5.5 carats total gem weight, on a beautiful, kind of a reserve level bracelet, even though this technically is not reserve. And this does feature to your TMI NH35A movement as well. What we should probably do is show the neon apatite, because I think we have 40 of those, because this black spinel, I had it the opposite way around? I
Okay.
apologize. So we have
Here we
one
go.
in neon
I'll
apatite.
show
I had
the
it
neon.
backwards.
Okay.
I was on opposite day today. I apologize.
I have the neon. I know Joanne is watching right now.
There's
I saw
only
her
one
on
left.
the YouTube comment, and she got one of our very first neon apatites from back in 2012. No, 2013.
So those are 12 pointers, and you're getting
Yeah.
4.5 carats of neon, but there's only one left. So let me hand you the black spinel.
Okay.
Because that's probably already spoken for. So what do you think about gemstones in the watches? Yeah, the neon's gone.
I love the gemstones. And the gemstones, we have, I believe it's 36, right? 36?
38.
38, going all the way around the bezel. The black spinel gemstones going all the way around. They're each 4-prong set. So there's a lot of time, a lot of labor, a lot of expense going along inside of this. To place this in the Sabacqua Noma 1, I think is absolutely brilliant. We have a simple 3-hand movement out there. That
Okay,
NH35.
Jonathan, why do you want to call me Kendo?
Well, maybe that's your cool hip new name. Kendo.
Is that my camo name?
Kendo Klepfero.
Kendo Klepfero. I don't know. Kind of fun. Sorry, I'm just looking at the comments right here.
Roman numerals going all the way around. And look at what we have. Just a little hint of red. That's also a part of that too. That just it gives a tremendous look on the inside of the watch.
Hi, Jada.
I'll put it on my wrist. Oh, Jada's on too?
Hi, Larry Brown.
Oh, very cool.
Hi, Bob Irvin.
So here's a look on my wrist.
Hi, Patrick. Trying to see
I
if
have a
I've got
6
some-
3/4 inch wrist. There's no battery inside of this
These
watch.
are going to be gone.
Yeah, these are fine.
So again, before you order this, make sure you visit our Facebook page or our Instagram accounts and take advantage of the surprise before you close the deal, before you place your order on this particular piece. Those black spinels, you know what everyone's going to think they are?
Black diamonds.
And there's like 5.5 carats. So imagine what the cost of this would be if those were 5.5 carats of black diamonds.
Coupling.
Yeah. You guys, thank you so much for subscribing. Don't forget, when you go to our YouTube channel, to hit subscribe. You can only chat with us if you subscribe. It's easy. It's a little window. You just click subscribe, and it will give you a little check mark. That's all you have to do. When we have future YouTube shows, you can actually set a reminder to remind you to tune in if you would like to. So that's kind of fun as well. We love all the chatting, you guys. Chat away. It's hard for us in this format to answer all of your questions, but we'll go back and try to get those answered for you. We also have somebody from our social team that will hopefully be able to do a great job in the background. And we hope this is just the beginning. And this is kind of a test. I know that there's other things that you'd like to see and other things you'd like us to do. This is the first time that we're really doing this. So we have one of the single most popular watches in Invicta's line called the Trackmaster. We used to have this in 4 different colorways. We're down to the very final one, which we simply call white because of the white accents on the Trackmaster, which is on the bezel. And we're down to the final 24 of these available. The cool thing about this offer today is that this will come in a collector's 10-slot case, which is worth about half the price of admission on this, and it really is a beautiful case. So if you're trying to figure out what to get Dad on Dad's Day, look at what he's going to find when he opens up this case. You think he'll be blown away a little bit?
Oh, of course. Yeah, so it's a very comfortable fit. It's a bigger watch, of course, being at that 52 millimeter, has a little bit of that DNA from the Sub-Aqua specialty with that case and cradle design.
You know what George Kurth just said?
What?
He owns this one. He said it fits like a cloud.
Oh, I like that.
Now, who would imagine a 52 millimeter timepiece done in steel fitting like a cloud?
Well, that's it. That's the ergonomics that goes into the watches from our design team, because we want the watches to be extremely comfortable on
I'll
the
let
wrist.
you show it off.
Yes.
It's so.
Thank you.
I think what he means is on this strap, it just hovers on the wrist. It's so comfortable.
Yeah, and it's more of an aggressive strap. But when you take this watch out of the box, you'll think, I wonder what it's going to feel like. You put it on, you're going to be like, oh, that's what they talk about on the show. That comfort, that design, that ergonomically correct watch. So even I have a smaller wrist size out there, very, very comfortable on the wrist. We have the tachymeter scale making its way all the way around the bezel of this timepiece. And also then for the movement, we have the 8371 from ISA or ISA, depending on how you want to say that. Swiss made, also for the watch that you get on the inside of this timepiece. So fantastic in design. Big bonus being that 10-slot collector's box out there. Usually we package up when we do a case. It's a dive case. It's not that often we do something like this. I like this because it actually has that quilted stitching that's been done for everything on the case.
Beautiful. And guys, we love your feedback. Give us whatever feedback. Just keep it clean. We'd love to get your feedback. We'll take note of everything you want to give us. Unfortunately, we can't address all of that because we're trying to sell you stuff at the same time. Looks like Mike wants to see the blue sea base.
Yeah, I just saw that. Mike. Here it is.
But he wants to see it again. He's got it on his wrist. There it is. And by the way, you can go to evine.com. Just type in the item number of that sea base, and you can actually look at all of the details up close and in person. So this blue is sold out, but we do have a couple of the reds.
Should I put on the red?
A couple of the reds. Maybe you should put the red on.
Jeff, could I have the red?
Yeah. And the item number for that sea base again is, just so I can give it to you, and a reminder, you can place your order by either clicking on our link to evine.com, 644
122
122 644 122 for the sea base. And our toll-free number for our YouTube broadcast orders is 1-800-868-0765. 1-888-868 0765.
Michael Gervais bought 2 watches tonight.
What'd you get, Michael?
Mark says he's up to 69 just in Venoms alone.
Did you see
my
those Venoms
gosh.
last hour?
Holy
Those
smokes.
were incredible. All right, so I posted this on my Facebook page a little bit earlier, and this is when it pays off to be friends with us on Facebook and Instagram because we do a lot of teasing. We have previously, Joel, can you check and see what the lowest price we had previously ever offered this at? I think it was like $900. I believe was the lowest price we had ever gone out on this. This is a brand new, first time ever YouTube markdown. And if you want to save even more, before you place your order for this, check out our Facebook pages or our Instagrams, and there's a surprise. There are only 100 of these made in each execution for the entire world. 100. They're numbered limited editions of 100. It is the only Salida SW500 that we've offered you all night long. I have 2 remaining in the platinum mother of pearl, in the steel, and I have 1 dozen available in the black. Unfortunately, I don't know. I believe the lowest price we've ever done before is like $785. So this is a brand new lowest price ever. And how many of these have we sold in total? There's 1 platinum left, so I'm going to hand the black over to Ryan. How many of these have we sold in total, guys? Like over all of time? Okay, so I'm not sure where we're at in the numbered limited edition because this is not an exclusive Evine item, so this might be the last we ever see here. 1 left in platinum. I love the black.
Yes, so you're getting the black. It's a bit of a deep, rich gunmetal that you get along with it. And there's also mother of pearl. It looks a little bit subtle at first, but then once the light hits, you can see that mother of pearl. Look at that right there. Just pop. Almost really the full spectrum. Look at, there's even purples up here, yellows and oranges, greens, all the way around the dial. Even right over here, you almost have that full spectrum of the inside. So what you're getting is you get that high-end Swiss-made mechanical automatic chronograph, 12-hour, 30 minutes, and then this is your second hand that's actually moving right here, right now. Perpetual seconds over at that 9 o'clock position. You have the day date, which is a quick set day date. The only thing I recommend for you is when you're setting this watch, you do not want to set the day or the date anywhere between 8 p.m. and 4 a.m.
Okay.
Because the gears are starting to move on the inside of the movement to be able to switch over.
Look at that MOP. Look at that mother of pearl.
Right there.
Wow. A solar Invicta. That would be cool, Mark. I like that idea. Elizabeth just bought the Ladies Pink Reserve Bold. She has over 200. Wow. That is nothing short of amazing. By the way, on this watch, imagine being able to pay under $600 for that watch. Or don't imagine it. Go to our Facebook. Take advantage of the special offer that we've posted on our Facebook and Instagrams, and you might be living your dream with this watch. That would be incredible. All right, so Mother's Day is right around the corner, May 14th, I believe. A lot of you have daughters and granddaughters that are going to be graduating. Liz is wearing the Women's Angel Starry Night, and it is delightful. It also features March's Birthstone, the aquamarine. You're getting 34 genuine aquamarines totaling 3.4 carats, so they're about 10 points per stone. That's easy math. I can do that. It's a 40 millimeter case size. It's slightly oversized, but not too big. And you know what? If you think of it as a piece of jewelry rather than a watch, who cares how big it is, right? It features the mineral crystal, a leather strap, 9.5 inches long. It is 100 meters water resistant and a watch that you ladies will love to live in. Now, let me talk to the men. This is one of the most romantic watches we've ever offered. So if you want to give her the sun, the moon, and the stars, and maybe her birthstone too, if she's a March birthday girl, or maybe you're married in March, or she just has beautiful blue eyes, that is a stunningly beautiful mother of pearl in blue on the bottom half of the dial, and a carved white mother of pearl at the top. You've got your moon phase in the center, and then again, a surround of 34 10-point aquamarines, totaling almost 3.5 carats. That is a stunner.
Yes.
Wow.
I think this is one of the, if not the highest end angel we've had in the collection.
Oh, and we only have 20. That's all we have. This is the perfect time of year for this.
40 millimeters. It
at
falls
this.
perfectly in that modern lady size out there. So it's about 1.5 inches in terms of the case diameter for you. The beautiful mother of pearl, both north and south of the dial on the inside. So you can see that texture that's just been done on the top portion of the dial. And then, of course, then on the bottom of the dial that you get. You have then, excuse me, the thickness being about 11 millimeters. So it's just a hair under 1/2 inch.
Kind of a
rising
denim
up from the
strap.
wrist. Yeah. The large croco embossing with that blue, almost that denim look, will fit wrist sizes all the way up to that 8.5 inch wrist size. I gotta say, I love that we have the mother of pearl in 2 different fashions, and then we have all of the gemstones lining the entire the entire bezel, all those aquamarine stones, all 4-prong set. And now we're down to the last 30 seconds here for this presentation.
Do you believe it? They're going to be gone, guys. Think about your daughter wearing this. Oh, they want the sea base on the bracelet. Excellent. Mike
Well-
loves his Mickeys.
Interesting. Because let me show you something on the sea base if I could. Mm-hmm. Did you notice what it has?
What does the sea base have?
Yeah, check this out. Veterans
Quick-
will know what this is.
Quick change.
Right here, we just got to get a camera
Quick
over.
change.
Quick change pins.
So what was so you could buy a bracelet for this. I'm trying to see the millimeter size of that sea base is 32 millimeter. So if you had a 32 millimeter bracelet, you could put it on that, right?
Yeah, you'd have to make sure it's lined up.
Yeah, that's the only problem.
Yeah, comes right off.
Beautiful. All right. That's something maybe we can talk about with Invicta for the future. Doing the interchangeable on this. That would be cool. We're building a bracelet for it, right? Any ideas like that you'd like to see? We would love
Yeah,
to
we
hear from you.
love to hear ideas from you.
If you want to save a little extra something on this before you order it, and by the way, only a half dozen of the red sea base left. Only a half dozen. And that is it. Okay, so we have only 2 of these. If you want the ultimate diamond watch, and I mean the ultimate, this is done in the #1 most popular watch that Invicta currently makes. One of their #1 series is the Subaquanoma series. It runs neck and neck with the Pro Diver series every single year. In the Subaquanoma series, the Subaquanoma 3 is top dog. It is the top seller all the time. So this Subaquanoma 3 on a bracelet features 648 diamonds, just shy of 3 carats of diamonds on that dial. I have 2 of these available, and there has never been a better day to buy this. Why not? Well, imagine, I'm going to do some math. Whoo! Imagine paying under $2,000 for this. Or don't imagine it. Take advantage of our surprise on our Facebook and Instagram and live it. Just saying.
This is one of my favorite watches, being the Subaquanoma 3. I have a few just within my own personal collection. Wow. You see that watch, how it's just completely, entirely mirror polished. And I love the fact of the matter is then we just completely encrust the dial with 648 diamonds, almost 2 3/4 carats.
Look at that.
Absolutely stunning.
You could get this tax day that we're heading into, the deal of a lifetime on the Subaquanoma 3, a deal that we've never offered on this watch before. And we'll give you an opportunity to wear it over 6 months as you pay it off monthly interest-free. And you can only do that on Evine. It's the only place to do it. Does this watch come with the bodyguard? No, Mike, but it should. Elizabeth just bought the Wolf 18-slot case. Good idea, because I think she's the gal that bought 200 watches. Thank you, T-Bone. Joanne would like to see more certified diamond watches of S1 Clarity. She has a couple of those. That is a great idea. And you're right, Joe, that is one of the most breathtakingly beautiful Subaquanoma 3s ever done. And today, with our surprise that lives on our Facebook pages, on our Instagram accounts, it would be the day to buy it.
Yeah, it would.
Absolutely. I want to remind you that we are running our live YouTube show simultaneously with our Evine show. Allison Wagner is in the other studio. So if you're watching us on your computer on YouTube, you might be watching us on your TV as well. But if you're on the go, I had a gentleman watching us. Oh, what was his name? I think it was it Joe Cohen? What's his first name? Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
Bob and his wife were watching us at the coffee shop do our YouTube show 2 days ago.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did mention that.
So here's how you do it. You just download the Evine app, guys. You download the Evine app, and this is what's happening in our other studio right now live. Gotta wait for it to link up there. Miss Allison Wagner.
You're going, what the heck would I want to cook with no temperature? Well, if I wanted to defrost frozen chicken
I think they're
tenders,
selling an
maybe I
air
wanted to
fryer right now.
dehydrate some beef jerky.
Deb
I
and
mean, just
Allison
gives it a
Wagner.
little
So you can
more
do that.
versatility. No one
You can
else is
shop
offering
so
this. Tonight in
many
here,
different
I'm
ways
just
with
doing
us. And by the way, in a little bit, guess what they're going to be?
frozen
Oh, where'd they
onion
go?
rings. Faster than your big oven's going to heat up a crunchy,
You took
delicious
my
onion
chocolate?
ring. You make this for me. I
Wait a second. There was even a piece of chocolate that I opened that they took.
Everybody on set is a little bit nervous right now.
Okay, somebody took my chocolate.
Okay, Jeff's running away.
Somebody took my chocolate.
Or else he's going to go find some chocolate for you.
Who took my chocolate?
Oh, boy. And I'm within arm's reach.
Don't mess with me and my watches and my chocolate. I was going to promote Allison's show, but Allison, somebody took my chocolate. All right. And by the way, if you haven't tried the Wagner chocolates, watch on the Evine. There's going to be a Today's Top Value coming up. What time is that Today's Top Value coming up? Is it the top of the hour? The Allison, the Wagner chocolates?
Hey,
We're going to find out for you.
If I may,
In 20 minutes.
a little self-promotion. At 1 a.m. Eastern, I'll be on with Allison for another hour of Invicta tonight.
Awesome.
Yeah, so tune in if you guys want to stay up late.
So are they saving the chocolates for you? Oh, look what Jeff found. He found the chocolate. So in 20 minutes, if you go live to evine.com, handmade chocolates. Allison Wagner's family, they're chocolatiers. They make these all in Ohio. And, somebody actually ate my piece that I opened. Oh, darn, I'm going to have to open up another one. How about I open another one while you talk about the Quadro, since I haven't talked about it at all?
Yeah, of course. Sounds like a pretty good deal.
Look at this. Ready? See, after I open like 2 or 3 of those, they're like, get those out of Kendy's hands. They're all laughing at me right now. That's coming up as another Today's Top Value, the last Wagner Chocolate Today's Top Value of the year.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Eat it. Okay, so the Quadro.
Well, this is a big deal. The Quadro is, for collectors, their most favorite bracelet that's been done. 13 links going all the way across that 3-dimensional build. And then you do have a slightly domed crystal, but on the inside of the watch, you have that Gibeon meteorite.
Wow.
So we've saved one of the best for last year for the show here tonight. So you want to get that dressed up watch. You want that ultimate in luxury out there. You want something that's totally, totally unique out there in the watch industry, outside of one other company, and Invicta have used this material inside of the dial. This is it.
And imagine getting it home for, I don't know, maybe about $116 less than that. This is a numbered limited edition of 500 pieces made for the entire world. It was actually originally made exclusively for Evine. It might be out there in the world right now. It has one of the most extraordinary bracelets that you'll find. You guys, we want to thank you so much, not only for joining us during our YouTube show. I know it's late at night on a Monday night. You're probably going to have to get up early for work. But we will, on our Facebook pages and Instagram accounts, be sure to announce every time we do a YouTube live show for you. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel and set reminders that will remind you when we have our shows. Also, to place your orders, remember, you can click on that link that'll take you to evine.com or call our different toll-free number than we usually call at Evine. That's 1-888-868-0765. For Ryan Johnson, I want to say thank you so much for joining us. We will look at all of your comments and let you know what's ahead for Invicta.